Hey y'all, it's Brandi. We're back for episode 2 of Brand New Bold, and as you can see, we've incorporated a new feature, and that's video. I really have been wanting to do this for so long now, but I felt like what better time than now during this COVID pandemic than to incorporate this video feature. Personally, I found that when I have seen people's faces in their content, it makes me feel more connected with them. So hopefully by doing this, you guys feel a better connection to me and to my content. But I really just wanted to do this episode today with just me talking. Sorry if you were anticipating a guest, but it'll just be me today. I really wanted to just do this episode to kind of just check in and share some of my thoughts with you guys, share what I've been thinking about, what I've been doing to pass the time during this weird, crazy time that we're in right now, and then also provide you guys with an opportunity to do so as well at the end. So I'll talk more about that later. But before we get into the show, can we just talk about this new project that Drake dropped? Because I feel like it was honestly what the culture needed to kind of just help us get through these uncertain times, at least for me personally. So to kind of segue off of that, right now I feel like we're in this weird time where many of us are just trying to maintain and focus on just getting through each day as it comes. And it's been a while now, and I feel like many of us are starting to be like, okay, things actually may not be going as planned. 2020 is seeming like a complete dud right now. But, personally, I've felt, very anxious and mentally exhausted and drained because of this. And so during this time, I've tried to think of ways to help myself cope and to help myself kind of distract myself from what's going on and all the negativity and things like that. So I kind of wanted to just share that with you guys today. So I made a list, and here are some things that I've been doing. So I've been getting involved with some online learning activities. So I recently signed up for a course at Yale, and I'm not enrolled in the school or anything like that, but right now they're offering free courses. The course I'm taking is called The Science of Well-Being, and basically it explores, what is it that makes people happy, what are the misconceptions of what happiness is, and things like that. As well as I'm going to start taking a online branding class. Sorry, I couldn't think of it. A social media branding class. So that's just something I'm interested in, and so I'm like, why not just check it out? I've done a lot of binge watching. So as you guys heard in my last episode, I watched 20s on BT, and I got a chance to chat with Maisha Miller, who was the EP assistant to that show. So been watching 20s. Little Fires Everywhere is my current fave. I'm absolutely in love with that. Hopefully they bring it back for a season 2, as well as How to Get Away with Murder. That's always my favorite. So those are the top 3 right now. I've also been doing yoga. I found that when I incorporate yoga into my morning routine, it helps me set an intention for that day. So it kind of helps me think okay, today I'm going to choose to be at peace. Today I'm going to choose to not let stress stick on to me and make me, lose my focus for the day. And I've also have this new guilty pleasure, and I'm sure some of you guys can relate, but I have been on TikTok just scrolling, watching videos, cracking up. I absolutely love it right now. And then lastly, just doing some catching up with my friends, virtual happy hours. I celebrated a birthday not too long ago, so just taking shots with friends and catching up. So that's something that those are ways that I've been trying to cope. But not to mention, I also have been doing some reflecting. I feel like that's kind of inevitable during this time. Once you kind of run through all the activities, you're like, okay, I guess I should look inward and focus on what I could work on, right? So basically, I've just thought about what are ways that I can improve myself, what are ways that I can, try to be a better person all around, and really just figure out how to live in the moment. And I have a tendency to always look forward, what's next? What can I do to check this off? And that has really held me back in some ways because I'm not focused on what's literally right in front of me. And this virus right now, I feel has definitely taught me to appreciate, the little things, to appreciate this time I have to, catch up with my friends, to catch up, doing some online learning and things like that. I think that many of us have a tendency to kind of get antsy right now, especially because we don't know what's next. We don't know when this quarantine, when this pandemic will be over. So it's just kind of like hard to try to remain hopeful at times, honestly. But I would just challenge you all to just look at the little things and admire the little things a little bit longer. I've personally found that that's helped me get through all of this. You know, let's say you go for a walk in the park and, you know, now you can focus a little bit longer to what the sounds you're hearing are. And, you know, maybe you see the trees are a little bit brighter today. So just trying to challenge you to, you know, remain in the moment and to kind of admire the little things a little bit longer, because it really does make a huge difference. But that's really it for me. It's short and sweet today. I want to also extend the opportunity for you guys to share with me what you've been going through, what you've been thinking about, by sending me either a voice memo or a short video clip to the podcast email at brandnewbold@gmail.com. And then lastly, I'm going to kind of drop these short little segments in every now and then. I've gotten some great feedback from you guys saying you want to see more of me and hear more from me. So that's what I'm doing. So please keep sending me your feedback. You can also send feedback to that email address I listed, brandnewbold@gmail.com. But that's it for me, guys. I look forward to hearing from you. And until next time, sending you love and a sprinkle of bold. Bye, guys.